데이리 유튜브. 네, 여러분들 안녕하세요, 기대됩니다. 자, 오늘 할 주인게임 똥게임은 해롤드 하리벗. 현재 스팀에서 데모 버전으로 출시되어 있는 게임입니다. 정식 출시 날짜는 2024년, 정확한 날짜는 아직 미정이고요. 게임 장르는 어드벤처입니다. 이 게임이 스톱모션으로 만들어졌어요. 스톱모션이 뭔지 알아요? 우리 옛날에 펜트와 매트, 원리스와 그로미드, 핑구, 약간 그런 애니메이션 있잖아요. 그 기법을 사용해서 만들었다고 해요. 그래서 그런가 이 데모 버전 용량만 하더라도 50기가입니다. 약간 상당히 약간 대장 느낌이 나긴 해. 심지어 이 게임 한글 지원이 돼요. 네, 한글 지원이 돼 있습니다. 자, 한번 어떤 게임인지 한번 들어가 보도록 하겠습니다. 게임 스타트. 데모 주제 용량이 50기가? 말도 안 된다. 자, 약간 물속이네요. 심해? 약간 심해 공포증 같은 거 있어. 여러분들 소마 아시죠? 소마라는 이제 심해 공포 게임이 있는데 그게 나는 진짜 무서웠어. 심해가 약간 어두컴컴해가지고 아래에 뭐가 있을지 모르니까 그러니까 심리적으로 무서워요. 여기도 약간 심해 느낌 나네요. 시크게 수마 말고 그거는 음식 먹으면서 가버리는 게임이고 가버리는 만화고. 자, 심해 마을이 있네요. 굉장히 고도로 발달된 문명인가 봅니다. 야, 분위기 봐라. 게임 소리 괜찮죠? 게임 소리 좀만 더 키울까요? 오, 이게 하나하나 다 이게 사람 손으로 움직여가지고 찍은 거예요. 그래서 그거를 이제 약간 자연스럽게 움직이는 것 마냥. 이게 스톱 모션입니다. 이야, 되게 자연스러운데? 야, 게임 50기가 할만하다. 이러니까 용량이 50기가지. 이 움직임이 하나하나 개발자들이 움직임 이 움직임 하나하나 다 찍은 거야. 이렇게 움직이는 거 하나를 다. 와. 오. 야, 이건 진짜 갓겜 냄새 난다. 주인공인가?
Harold, I'm afraid I need you to come with me.
Oh, hi, Major. What's the matter? Is that leak bothering you again?
It's your fine, your unpaid fine.
I had a fine?
You still do. Tubing without the proper credit on your tube card. Can you settle it now?
No. But wait, I'm sure I topped it up.
Improper tube card management, Halibut. You surely recall that since last week, the Energy District tubes require your tube card to be topped up with blue credit if an onward journey to the social district is intended, in addition to the usual weekly turquoise credit.
한정된 자원이 있나 봐요.
But only last month, it was a green.
I don't make the rules, Harold, but the rules make me. Now let's get you over to the fine secretary so we can all get on with our day.
야, 움직임이 진짜 무슨 게임 엔진 모델 쓴 것 마냥. 야, 어떻게 이렇게 부드러울 수가 있지? 와, 사람을 갈아
fell
넣었네
foul
진짜.
of the end user insufficient funds clause. I'm afraid if you really can't pay, you're going to have to think of someone who can.
I guess that means you'll have to wait for the professor again. Who knows what she sees in you? Right, I'm needed elsewhere. There's a disturbing rise in the number of people traveling without the appropriate tickets recently. I hope for both our sakes not to see you again soon, Harold.
여기가 심해였잖아요. 그래서 이 한정된 자원 내에서 이제 사람들이 이제 행동을 해야 되나 봐요. 조작을 뭘로 해야 돼? 아, 이렇게 움직여. 와. WASD 움직이거든요. 이렇게 움직이고
And in 15,342.5 AC, we held the first employee satisfaction
So,
survey.
what are you in for?
스페이스바로
Oh, I'm
성공하러
just here
갑니다.
for the great company.
Aren't you a little young to start working for Allwater?
What? No, I meant because it was a joke, doofus.
Oh,
Yeah. Could you let me wait in peace now?
oh, sure. Will do. Have fun.
Felix?
Hi, Ma. Look, before you say anything,
Whatever your excuse is, it'll have to wait. Busy times. Mr. Secretary, please charge whatever Felix's fine is to the company tab, please.
Of course, Mrs. Van der Vaart. Have a pleasant day. You too, Master Van der Vaart.
freedom! Have fun,
와
Harold!
얘 금수저야? 그냥 회사 장부에 벌금 달아버리네.
We reluctantly interrupt your daily business for some important information for all inhabitants of the Fedora One.
페도라 원.
Dear people, crew, and company, we seem to have discovered something super cool. Please do consider to congregate tonight at the Agora Theatre for some important information.
아주 중요한 무언가를 발견했대요.
Oh, Harold, here you are. I've been looking all over. Get your buns to the lab, if you please.
I do beg your pardon, ma'am, but there is still the matter of an outstanding fine for Mr. Halibut to find a proxy for. A completely reasonably priced and fairly applied fine, if I do say so myself.
Sir, please do not cause me further consternation. Just put it on my tab as always. Come on, Harold.
야. 그냥 장부에 달아버렸네. 어이, 장부에 달아놔라. 잔돈은 애새끼들 과자나 사줘.
Mr. Halibut, you'll need this before you go.
a ticket home?
Yes, and only home. It's not valid for any other routes.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
And your tube pass should be unlocked again within 24 hours. So you'll be back to the luxury of fully automatic tube travel eligibility approval once again.
I can't wait.
그러니까 튜브를 이용해 이동할 수 있는데 얘는 벌금을 냈어야 되기 때문에 그 튜브가 이동이 막혔었던 거야. 그래서 차표를 이용해서 집을 가야 되는 거야.
Every time I need you, Harold, it's something else. What's wrong with you? I can't handle your shenanigans while we're in the middle of this mess.
I know. I'm sorry. Next time.
This must have an underlying cause. I remember when you were still in school and your teacher telling me about how you would just stare out of the window, oblivious to her even shouting at you. It's like you never saw it.
오, 얘 아까 걔나 TV에 나온 놈. 못하네. 야, 이게 다 스톱모션이야?
I was never in a daydream, just the other stuff was boring.
Harold, I'm not sure which is worse. The idea of you living with your head in the clouds or never being excited by life. Only boring people get bored.
Eesh. I'm sorry, Professor.
오, 뭐야, 물이 차는데? 야, 이게 튜브인가 보다. 들어보자. 자, 수중철지구 중앙역 어디로 가야 돼? 수중철지구? 아, 여기가 수중철지구구나. 그러면은 나는 중앙역을 가야 돼요.
Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system.
와!
You have arrived.
sir, is that
Please exit the tube in an orderly
뭐야,
manner.
어떻게 이동한 거야?
We hope you travel with us again soon.
But why isn't the line active? What needs improving? A man has
자, 저 사람 교수를 따라가야 된다는 거죠.
exact decision-making process that led to this, sir.
연구실.
Assure you it will be for
근데
the
어디로 가는지를 안 알려줘요.
long-term
어.
tube
근데 연구실 교수라고 했으니까
discounts on the other lines as a result of the inconvenience?
as of you.
Destination decided. Enjoy the view.
어?
Convenience to be negligible.
왜 이동할 때마다 물이 떨어지는지 모르겠네요.
But Harold, I'm tired of chasing after you like you're a stupid butterfly.
Hang on. What's a butterfly? That sounds silly.
A butterfly is an insect from Earth. They had beautiful patterns on their wings and drank pollen from flowers. I suppose you could say they often appeared in extra natural moments in life. On the other hand, they were terribly inefficient, flighty, overly trusting, and delicate. Ergo, you never take responsibility, and I never know where to find you next.
야, 그러면 나비가 뭔지 모르고 나비가 지구에 산다고 하는 거 보면은 여기는 지구가 아닌 거네. 지구가 아니네. 지구가 아닌데 어떻게 살 수 있는 거지? 고도로 발달한 데 문명이 있겠죠. 그러니까.
I know I drift off a bit sometimes, but all water raised the tube fares again, and they never announced it properly. This time it really was an honest mistake. Plus, there was this woman who...
Quiet, Harold. We don't have time for your flights of fancy right now. There's important work afoot.
Oh, yeah.
이걸 하나 다
Have
찍은
you
거야.
checked the blockage in the filter station yet? And did you need to feed the fish too?
Ah, yes. Those two. I'm on the case. Bye, Professor.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, I'm sure those are all my tasks for the day.
You seem to have waylaid your PDA. It really is a wonder you get anything done around here.
Ah, thanks, Professor. It's got a life of its own.
Strangely enough, I noticed you hadn't added your daily task list to it. And I don't want to have to remind you about them again.
Oh, thanks. Let's see. So I access the list. It'll come back to me.
Just go to the 4 selection buttons.
Okay. Where were they again?
The upper right of the pad.
Ah, yeah. Top of the 4 buttons, right?
생긴 게 안톤식어. 노인들을 위한 나라는 없다. 내가 왜 버그샷을 안 쓰는 줄 아나? 무고한 사람이 죽은 걸 원치 않기 때문이지. 자, 패드.
Then I use the
PDA를
navigation
얻었죠?
knob to highlight and then hit the bottom button.
Precisely.
오케이. 자, 할 일.
Okay, great. And it's the rightmost button to go back, right?
Indeed. Now hop to it.
약간 이게 약간
And I'll
퀘스트
see you at the
차이네.
Agora arcades when you're done.
오케이. 자, 할 일을 이제 PDA로 알려주는 것 같아요. 물고기 밥 주고 아고라 상점가로 오래요. 네. 그러니까 이렇게 이거 움직이는 거는 하나하나 찍어서 이제 좀 뭐랄까 사용한 게 아닐까요? 이거 하나를 다 스톱모션을 찍었다고? 이거 어떻게 찍었을까? 그러니까 이런 약간 뭐랄까 움직이는 거나 도는 거 이렇게 움직이는 거 이거는 이제 약간 공통적으로 쓰니까 이런 건 이제 찍어서 이제 그냥 복사 넣기 하면 되겠는데 컷신 같은 건 일일이 하나하나 다 찍었겠지. 그리고 이 소품들도 하나하나 다 만들었을 거 아니야. 자, PDA에서 제 할 일이 여과장치, 청소, 그 다음에 먹이 주기 그거였죠. 이게 약간 마음에 안 들어 생긴 게 좀 뭐랄까 약간 군대에서 보는 약간 군대 종목 같이 생겼어.
It's out of food.
사료가 없어요.
Better ask Cyrus about this.
자, 사이러스에게 물고기 사료에 대해 물어보기. 사이러스가 어디 있는데? 내 빠지겠다. 애초에 데모 버전 용량이 50기가인 것부터가 정식 버전 대체 용량이 얼마나 많길래 난 너무 무서워. 자, 할 일. 사이러스에게 사이러스 선생님 물어봐야 되는데 사이러스가 어디 있어? 이건 좀 불편하네요. 그러니까 뭐랄까 좀 불친절하긴 함. 사이러스가 누구고 어디에 있고를 안 알려줘요. 야, 이거 뭐야? 야 이건 뭐야? 자, 뭔지 모르겠어요. 아, 내가 들어왔던 데고요. 사이러스라고 하는 거 보면은 저 아래 내려가 봅시다. 누군가 있겠죠? 여기 내 방이네요. 자, 이 게임 뛰는 게 있긴 하고요. 올라갈 수 있는 건 없어요. 못 올라가요. 자, 이건 좀 불편하다. 자, 사이러스를 찾아야 돼요. 근데 사이러스가 어디 있을까요? 사이러스가 어디 있을까? 너니?
Ah, Harold. Perfect timing.
Oh, Senor Tenenbaum. You too.
I was just hoping to watch some Sun Tzu's Ashk. Got any idea how to work the old telly?
터너바움이네요.
I think it's one of those all-water ad-only models.
Ah. Should still be good for watching the announcement on tonight, though, right?
You're really gonna watch that? They'll just announce another tube price hike again.
Well, who knows? Diego from Health Services said he heard something about the reveal of something important.
금발 흑인. 야, 금발 흑인인데 코수염은 검은색이 말이 됨? 코수염도 금발이어야 되는 거 아니에요?
Bye, Chris.
See you later, Harold. I'll be here if you want some company.
염색한 걸 수도 있죠.
Nerede? Ne zaman? Niye? Nasıl olur? Nerede gördün? Bulutun içinde çok güzel bir
우리가 검었잖아. 염색했네. 자, 우리는 우선 사이러스를 찾아야 됩니다. 화장실이고. 매직도 했네. 매직 금방 풀릴 텐데 근데. 아니 사이러스 어딨어? 이 게임 맵도 없어요. 예. 이 게임 맵도 없습니다. 감으로 찾아야 돼요. 뭐야 이거? 뭔지 몰라요. 뭐야? 자, 뭔지 모르지만 아무튼 했어요. 네. 어드벤처 장르라서 퍼즐이 아마 있을 거고. 자. 아, 여과장치 청소를 했습니다. 예. 여기가 여과장치였네. 근데 이거를 안 알려줘요. 어디 있는지. 예. 그냥 돌아다니다가 찾았어요. 필터, 필트레이션, 펌프아웃입니까? 자, 이제는 사료를 찾아야 되고요. 자, 사료를 찾기 위해서 사이러스 선생을 찾아야 되는데 사이러스 선생이 어디 있는지 몰라요. 랜들 아니야? 오, 너니 설마?
Hey, Sai.
Oh, hey, Harold. What's going? How's up?
Just doing my usual rounds. Trying to clean the fish and feed the filter station.
Yeah.
Super nice. How are the fishies doing?
They're swimming away, looking good. But there's no food left in the fish feeding machine.
Ah, lovely. Yeah, I've been thinking about fish a lot recently. I've been wondering if, given fish blood is such a good fertilizer, what the slow release phosphates and nitrogen, but we don't want to hurt fish. If samples were taken, we could somehow synthesize the...
Sai, that sounds very interesting, but what about the food for the fish themselves?
Oh, yes, sorry, Brad. Didn't I restock the other night? Must have just thought about it. I'll have to formulate some more.
You make the fish food yourself?
Oh, I do indeed. I'm working on a new recipe at the moment, in fact.
But I mean, can fish even taste?
It's not just about taste, it's about nutrition. We want their gills to function optimally, don't we? And their pigments to express as vividly as possible, a bit like flowers.
Sai. New fish food.
자꾸
would be
얘기가
great.
3,000%
I'm
빠져.
sure they'll love it.
I'll get right on it, promise. Yeah, I think I have a test batch. Yep, here. A little taster to keep them going. You should try some too.
Thanks. I'll let you know what they think.
아, 아까 내가 꺼냈던 건 물고기야? 얘네가? We are free out here.
Oh, did you see
우린
that?
여기서 자유다.
Was that fish real?
I'm not sure. I mean, even if it wasn't, their methods are getting way more sophisticated lately.
Yeah.
I kind of look forward to seeing what stunt they're going to pull next.
Me too. As long as I don't have to clean it up. Do you remember their first messages?
Yeah. Wasn't it something about Fedora not being able to take off being a conspiracy?
Yes, on all those little flyers, handwritten too. What did that fish message mean, do you think?
I guess something about exploring the planet?
Didn't it say what's out here?
Ooh, like they've hidden something?
Maybe they think the ocean is a conspiracy too?
자, 우선 물고기 얻었고요. 이게 물고기인가 봐. 근데 밖에 있는 물고기랑 우리가 키우는 물고기랑 약간 좀 달라. 이것도 약간 좀 뭔가 다르죠. 우선 여기서 우리가 알 수 있는 거. 여기는 지구가 아니에요. 그리고 우리가 좀 약간 제한된 곳에 살고 있어요. 자유로운 곳에 살고 있는 게 아니야. 그러니까 저 물 밖을 못 나가나 봐요. 왜 지구에서 아니? 그리고 이 나비를 모르는 걸 보면은 나비가 지구에 산다 했는데 그걸 몰랐어. 그럼 지구에 뭔가가 있어가지고 지구에서는 살지 못하고 딴 세계로 온 거겠지, 딴 나라로 온 거겠지. 딴 나라가 아니라 딴 이제 행성으로 온 거겠지. 자, 다시 이제 사료를 넣어줍시다.
Little fishy, your little dishy is now served.
주인공이 안톤 슈거 닮아서 스릴러 킹
Okay,
같다고.
Harold Bot Diagnostic Report. Scanning. All tests completed satisfactorily. Enjoyment evaluation minimal. Energy levels depleted. Recharging required. Next destination, Agora Arcades.
자, 교수가 아고라로 원했었죠. 저 물고기 다 찍은 거 아닐까요? 이거 하나하나, 이거 소품들도 하나하나 그거잖아. 스톱모션이잖아. 저 물고기도 다 찍은 거겠죠. 그러니까 캐릭터가 행동이 약간 뭐랄까, 그 뭐라고 해야 되지? 좀 과장된 행동이라든가 이런 게 우리 이런 걸 뭐라 하더라? 모르겠다. 그냥 약간 좀 내성적인 사람이겠죠. 예. 자, 이제 아고라 상점가로 갑시다. 자, 우선 뛰기가 있어요. 하나하나 나중에 이제 정식 출시가 되면 이제 스토리가 하나하나 풀리겠지. 왜 여기에 살고 있고, 왜 이런 행동을 하고 있고, 왜 어쩌다가 주인공이 이제 이런 게임 특징, 주인공이 항상 이제 위험에 빠지거든요.
Why isn't this working? So typical. I suppose the ticket reactivation is still going to take a while.
자, 안 켜져요. 자, 아고라 상점가로 가라 했는데 저 튜브라는 이동 장치가 작동이 안 됩니다. 어쩔 수 없죠. 자, 이하 가서 같이 발표 봅시다. TV나 봐야죠.
Her şeyi hatırlıyorum. Her şeyi hatırlıyorum.
Hello again.
Hey, Chris. Ticket not working. Mind if I watch the announcement with you?
Be my guest. Not that I actually live here.
Oh, it's starting.
보고스가 복수할까봐.
We chose the stars, not instead of the Earth, but because of it. We chose sacrifice and responsibility. Well, we didn't, I guess, but our ancestors did, and we wouldn't be here if they hadn't. Left, I mean. We'd be back on Earth, and where would that have got
네, 이
anyone?
게임 스톱모션을 만든
We
거예요.
may not have ever seen our home, tasted its air, or gazed across its boiling seas, but we remember it. And then we made a new home, even if it wasn't quite what anyone had in mind. And one corporation over all others helped make that possible. All water. On that note, I'd like to introduce Madam CEO Brenna Castlechock.
어떤 이유로 지구를 벗어날 수밖에
Good
없었던
day
거야.
to you all. As you may know, I am Brenna Castlechock, the CEO of All Water Corporation. More importantly, I'm a citizen of the Fedora just like you. And it's my unmitigated pleasure today to show you what you're about to see. Join me in reliving and celebrating the remarkable journey we've been on together before we unveil the next step of that journey.
뭘 말하고 싶은 걸까요?
It may have started with one man, but it took the hearts
자, 이
and
게임의
minds of
스토리를
many
이제 알려주는 것
more to make
같습니다.
the dream a reality. That dream began at the height of the Cold War, when the world was on the very brink of annihilation. He conceived of an Ark-like spacefaring ship, financed by the wealthiest countries, families, and private institutions such as the Schlittmeyer Foundation, as a gesture of global care for the human race. That ship journeyed for 200 years, was home to 5 generations, and sailed past many solar systems, making fascinating discoveries along the way, like the bacteria that are now responsible for our energy supply, or the mineral samples we took from planets along the way that allow us to build new materials. We had difficulties to deal with too, such as surprise asteroid fields, periods of hopelessness, and the unpleasant albeit brief alien infestation. And of course, 120 years after launch, our last message from our beloved Earth in its final moments. After 200 years, we finally arrived at our destination, only to find that the promising, watery planet contained no habitable landmass and dense, toxic gases in the atmosphere. Hardly the second Earth we had hoped for. It wasn't long into our new search that the solar winds came. Maybe our ancestors couldn't have possibly known, or maybe they could, that they would cause our ship to crash, just like Icarus, but with worse luck. Either way, we can be thankful for a soft landing and good waterproofing.
Wasn't that a wild ride, huh? We've achieved so much aboard the Fedora, but we've never stopped thinking big. We had the idea to make sure we weren't missing out on anything going on outside. We're in a whole new galaxy, so we should be listening to see what the local news is. So we hatched a new plan. A state-of-the-art, deep space radio buoy capable of keeping itself afloat and slowly circumnavigating our watery new home while scanning for signals and interesting cosmic gossip. And, wait for it, yes, we're delighted to announce it's floating to the surface right now. That's right, the buoy will be in position in another few hours. Big congratulations and thanks to All Water for making this possible. I'm excited to see what we pick up.
That was some announcement, huh?
Sure, makes for some nice gossip. But I think they should fix the tube system or upgrade the TVs, eh? For this fancy boy drama, eh?
Yeah, that'd be nice. What if there really is nothing else out there?
Exactamundo. We should be focusing on inner space before outer, huh?
Yeah, man. Speaking of inner space, I hope the tickets are working again tomorrow.
Que claro. At least I brought some homework to mark. Those bambinos will forget everything at this rate.
And you've got your trusty couch.
얘 너 숙제 아니야 근데?
We've gotten to know each other well.
Okay, I'm gonna get some sleep. Buona notte, Chris.
Buona notte, Harold.
Did you get a ticket for a wrongful tube ride again?
그러니까 이 게임, 그러니까 왜 얘네가 여기 살게 됐냐면은 200년 전에 지구에 냉전이 일어나가지고요. 얘네가 또 살 수 있는 다른 세상을 찾기 위해서 떠났어. 떠났는데 이미 지구는 120년 전에 멸망해 버린 거야. 그래가지고 이제 지구로 돌아갈 수가 없어. 그래서 가다가 지구랑 비슷한 행성을 발견했어요. 근데 거기는 이제 대기가 이제 유독가스가 있는 거야. 그래서 지상에서 못 살아. 그래서 이 우주선 가지고 그냥 꼬라 박아가지고 물 속에서 살게 된 거죠. 그러니까 여기 살고 있는 이 구역도 이제 하나의 우주선인 거야. 우주선이고 얘는 우주선 안에서밖에 살 수 없는 거야. 이게 이제 이 게임의 배경 스토리예요. 왜 얘네가 여기서 살 수밖에 없는 거고, 왜 지구가 아니라 다른 곳으로 왔고. 야, 그럼 결국에는 그럼 이 게임 목적은 뭘까요? 다시 지구로 돌아간다? 아니면은 이 대기를 어떻게든 테라포밍을 해가지고 약간 지상에서 살 수 있게 한다. 약간 그런 거일 수도 있죠. 아직은 몰라요.
The all-water tube system will shortly be closing for the night. Please attend to the necessary travel arrangements. Home safe.
이동도 이제 시간이 이제 귀가 시간이 있는 거죠. 이동도 이제 귀가 시간이 있어가지고 자원을 아껴 써야 되거든. 메트로 2033. 사회주의 낙원을 말하는 것입니다. 메트로 2934 비슷한 아포칼립스긴 하네요. 그러니까 한정된 자원 안에서 사람들이 이제 행동 이제 뭐랄까 이제 희노애락을 이제 보는 거지. 근데 이 전기 발생은 다 어디서 났을까요? 핵융합을 하고 있을라나? 근데 어디서 자야 돼? 아 맞다, 얘 집 여기지. 자, 뭐 물이나 이런 거 다 아껴 써야 될 거 아니야? 잘 시간. 코코넷네.
Oh boy, what a day. Here's hoping tomorrow's a bit more relaxed. I could do with a day off. All this running back and forth for people is tiring, man. But, Agent Harrelson, that's what they pay you for. Don't let us down now.
야, 너 안 씻니? 야, 아니 씨발 어떻게 신발 신고 그냥 침대로 올라가? 미쳤어? 미친 새끼죠 그냥. 야, 어떻게 사람 자는 곳에 신발 신고 그냥 가서 신발은 좀 벗어라 이 새끼야. 와, 추락 후 18,251일째. 와. 자, 1년이 365일이죠. 그러면은 10년이 3,600 몇일이에요. 그러면 이미 한 60년이 지난 거야. 추락한 지 이미 60년이 지난 건데 아직도 전기와 우주선이 돌아가. 우주선이 돌아가는 게 핵융합일 수도 있어요. 와. 이런 세상이면 철저하게 능력주의거든요. 그러니까 능력이 없으면은 사람들 좀 못 받아요.
Morning, Harold.
Hello, Professor. What did you think of that announcement?
It was quite fantastically self-aggrandizing.
Yes, it did go on a bit. The boy seems cool, though.
Indeed. I'm sure it'll make a great source of distraction.
우리 교수님 팔이 없어.
Now, if you're quite ready.
Sure. Ready for what?
I made a breakthrough discovery at the Arboretum last night. You remember the last batch of bloomy rocks?
Oh, the really small ones from the last intake? The ones with the strange shapes and the little holes and...
The blue ones, yes. Turns out their surface composition doesn't just give us clues about our immediate aquatic environment. I think they've picked up some influences from outer space as well. Take a look through the microscope. You'll see what I mean.
Just remind me exactly how that thing works again.
Harold, are you fooling me? This will be the last time I explain it to you, so for once, pay attention. You need to open the hatch first.
튜토리얼이죠. 사용하는 법을 알려주는 겁니다. 짓기 말고 다른 걸로. 약간 저거 보니까 약간 그 생각나네요. 그 누구냐? 그 스타투 자날에 나오는 그 장군 있잖아. 장군. 보리스 말고. 보리스 말고 그 장군 있잖아. 그 뭔 장군이지? 그 뭐냐 히드라랑 싸우다가 히드라한테 여기 팔 여기 꽂혀가지고 자기 팔 자르고 그 기계팔 단 친구 어떤 누구 장군 이름이 기억 안 나. 그래가지고 그 군단의 심장에서 죽었잖아요. 레이더가 자세히 보면 뭔 생각을 할까 하다가 이제 칼날 여왕이 이런 개쌍놈이 해가지고 죽여버렸잖아요. 기억나요? 여러분들 스타크래프트 2 스토리 기억납니까? 이름이 기억 안 나. 나 그 장군. 자, 아무튼 한번
Now
써봅시다.
activate the switch next to the board to open the sample shelf.
자, 그래도 튜토리얼 보면 나중에 많이 쓰겠죠? 해치를 열고 표본을 보는 거구나. 그럼 이게 다 표본이었네.
The rock you want is in the container on the lower right.
이거겠죠?
Remember your left and right. Bring it to the microscope and insert it into the hatch.
자, 이걸 들고 넣고. 야, 이게 다 스톱모션이야. 이게 다
Check the
스톱모션이야.
microscope and finally you'll see what I mean. The one you're looking at now seems to have picked up radiation from our nearest sun. There's a particular mark for each time there's been a solar flare.
I can only see one mark?
That's the problem. There isn't enough of a recording on this one. I dated it to roughly 40 BC.
So we need an older one. For...
Exactly. Older ones, ideally. Although I doubt we'll have much luck catching more of them by chance. Oh, yes. We have to figure out when there's going to be a gap between flares. Flares cause the solar winds. A gap between solar storms is our only window for leaving this place. I need you to look into this, Harold. If anyone on board has an older rock, we need it procured. Yes?
But if we're not going to be able to catch one, where am I supposed to start looking?
You could start at Tommy's store. You and I both know that guy somehow gets hold of whatever those filter stations spit out, and then sells them at an outrageous markup.
Good evening, Jean.
Nice to see you, Bridget.
Is the sample in the microscope? I'm really curious to inspect it.
Yes, you definitely should.
얘네들은 지금 그러니까 태양 풍계 관련된 지금 연구를 하는 약간 연구원들인 거야. 그래서 얘는 주인공은 이 할머니 교수의 이제 제자인 거겠죠. 네. 그러니까 여기 여과 장치라고 하면 이제 물을 우리가 먹을 수 있게 물을 이제 여과를 해야 되는데 이제 그 과정에서 저 바깥에 있는 어떤 무언가들 중에서 태양풍과 관련된 무언가들을 또 얻어야 되는 거지. 거기서 이제 연구하는 걸 이제 얻는 거고. 복잡하네요. 우선은 토미의 가게부터 가라고 하죠.
Harold, when you see Cyrus, could you give him a message for me?
Sure thing, Professor.
Just ask him, how are the details coming along?
Okay. I will ask him, but,
Yes, I know. I could ask him myself, but didn't you stop to wonder why I don't want to?
I just did stop to wonder.
It's complicated, okay? We go back a long way and don't always see eye to eye, especially on matters of categorization, nomenclature, and subsequent archiving methodology. Not that he ever saw fit to delineate his preferred... Don't mind me, Harold. I just mean Cyrus has his stubborn phases, and I just can't talk to him when he's in one.
Okay, say no more. Your message is safe with me.
Actually, Harold... No, it's okay. Nothing. Run along now.
교수님 짬 때렸어. 사이러스가 항상 말이 3,000보로 빠지니까 말하기 싫어가지고 그냥 조수한테 짬 때렸습니다. 야, 근데 어떻게 데모게임이 50기가지? 데모게임이 본편보다 분량이 그래도 한 5분의 1은 5분의 1이 뭐냐? 더 적을 텐데. 사이러스한테 갑시다. 자, 우리의 미션을 보면은 할 일이 두 가지가 있어요. 파란 돌을 찾아야 되고, 그다음 사이러스한테 가야 되는데, 자, 아고라 상점가에 있는 토미의 잡화점에 가라고 하고, 우선 사이러스한테 먼저 말해봅시다. 보리스라고 하니까 갑자기 또 오버프라임 생각나네. 오버프라임 말하지 마세요. 생각할 때마다 빡치니까. 사이러스 없어. 이거 어디감? 좀 위치는 좀 또 찾아야 되잖아. 딱 봐도 얘 아무나 쓰는 거야. 봐봐, 여러분 이거 봐봐요. 여기 뒤쪽에 있는 게 다 그 우주선인 거야. 우주선인데 우주선들이 이제 분해돼가지고 거주 지역으로 사용되는 거죠. 약간 합체 로봇인가봐. 야, 근데 이렇게 깊은 심해인데도 저 유리창이 안 깨지고 버틴다는 것부터가 굉장히 고도로 발달된 문명인 거죠. 대박이네요. 화장실. 자, 이제 작동 되겠죠? 자, 아고라로 가야 돼요.
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day.
난 아직도 이 이동 방식의 원리를 모르겠어. 왜 그냥 이동하면 되지 물 뿌리는 거야?
Now exit the tube.
Utterly unconcerned for your own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard for the future of humanity.
Harold, good timing. You can explain things to the Major, can't you?
Harold, come here and explain things.
왜요?
And yourself.
Major, I'm just passing through. I really don't know what this is about.
맞아요.
Hi, Felix.
So you're not here to make excuses for this diminutive delinquent?
Hey, I'm not diminutive. I've just got longer to live than you. And Harold, tell him about our plan.
Harold! I thought I told you to stay out of trouble. I should have known you'd be wrapped up in this.
아니.
I'm not in trouble. There is no
맞아.
plan.
나
Are you
그냥
questioning my
억울함.
authority
억울함.
and/or organizational merit?
What? No, Major.
If I find out you're a bad influence on young Felix here,
Not me, Major. Whatever Felix did, I'm sure it was meant innocently.
and how would you know about that? Unless you're in league with him.
주인공 존나 억울함. 그냥 어린애잖아요.
I mean, if you just relax.
Relax? Harold, you're really starting to tweak my beak.
But what did Felix do anyway?
Utterly unconcerned for his own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard.
Anyway, Major, under whose jurisdiction is Harold in trouble?
Mine! I'm the law here. Felix, will you be a witness to this?
Absolutely.
And can you testify to Harold's involvement?
Only if he's willing to testify to mine.
Harold, tell the truth now. It'll be easier in the long run.
아니 뭘 하라고? 난
I
몰라.
haven't witnessed anything to testify.
모른다니까.
And the case is in danger of falling apart.
I'm sure Felix's parents will deal with this.
Good point. They should really be present while you question me, Major. I'm only a minor.
Don't you throw the book at me, son. Where are they anyway?
I don't know. And good luck finding them.
Oh, Felix, have you lost them?
Harold, leave this to the professionals. Felix, do you mean to tell me you've neglected to file a missing person or persons report?
Shouldn't we look for them?
Don't change the subject.
But, Major, what is the subject?
That's right, Harold. Know your rights.
If
아니 서로
I mean
말장난
if
존나 하네.
you're acting as some kind of heroic big brother figure to this young man, I expect you to be a positive influence.
흑인이랑 이종차별.
There's no...
Come on, spit it out, man.
Just leave me alone, Sandstrom. I've got fish to feed.
Okay, Harold, but your fish won't save you if I catch you red-handed. Now, Felix. Where is Felix?
도망갔지.
Felix?
Harold, you've lost him. Gah.
아니 지가 좀 쳤으면 나한테 지랄이야. 이거 저 미친놈이다 이네 저거. 저 땅이 시장이야? 야 저 땅이 시장이야? 이 말이 되면 이게? 지가 사고 쳤으면서? 얼탱이가 없네. 흑이 자꾸 책찍으로 때려야. 말 좀 심하다.
Hello, Mr. Secretary. 8, right?
I'm afraid not. You must be thinking of my brother, Secretary 8. Or Secretary 24, of course.
Oh, sorry.
그 트위치에서.
I always get that mixed up. There are just 3 of you, right?
Well now, 3 of us work for Allwater, yes.
Oh, so there's another who doesn't?
Yes, Secretary 8 is the
트위치
man
오늘
to ask
끝나나
about
이제?
that.
트위치
He
오늘이
remembers it
내일인지
all
몰라.
much better than I do.
Remembers? Okay, sounds serious.
Anyway, I'm neglecting my post. Welcome to the Agora Arcades. Would you like to partake in the monthly all-water raffle bonanza?
Oh, sure. Wait, is it free to enter?
Certainly. The raffle is a generous gesture of frivolity from all water to you, the citizens of Fedora.
자, 준비됐어요.
Okay, I'm ready.
자, 공짜 가차.
I'll just spin her up. Drum roll, please. And...
자, 공짜 가차 과연?
Looks like you were unlucky this time, but that's life. Try again next month.
야, 당첨된 사람이 있긴 하냐? 어? 자, 할일. 자, 우선 파란 돌, 사이러스를 찾아야 되고, 파란 돌을 찾으러 이제 토미의 상점가로 가야 되죠. 오, 야, 크다. 야, 외부가 다 통유리로 되었는데 이 유리가 절대 안 깨져. 이게 다 통유리잖아. 근데 하나도 안 깨지고 있잖아. 대단하네. 좋은 슬리피 주니어. 자, 슬리피네 가게 광고네요. 광고하지 마. 아, 슬리피 여기다. 너 뭐 판다고?
You're cool. So be cool all of the time with my patented Consta Cool fabrics. So you see, that's the Slippy difference. And if you just watch this exciting infomercial, Harold, if it isn't my favorite multi-maintenance man. Wait, are you sure I can't interest you in... Oh, never mind.
Hello. How's business?
You're an everyman, right? I've made a new ad, and I need your opinion. I mean, I think it's great, but maybe it's too high concept.
Oh, well, I'm not really qualified to...
Nonsense. Just watch.
그냥 봐보렴.
I was trying to read a book in the comfort of my own home, but my own home wasn't comfortable. It was too hot to concentrate. Will I ever be able to read to my children or enjoy the adventures of the Fedora 4 from my armchair again?
Why, yes, of course you will. With my patented, tried and tested aircon system, you'll always be able to keep your brain, books, and body sweat-free and as cool as Jimson Jameson himself. Please note, Slippy's aircon system is not officially endorsed by the creators of the Fedora 4 or their likenesses.
Sometimes I just can't get cozy. How's a man supposed to look after his family with cold arms? My family are depending on me. What am I going to do?
Clad yourself in one of our triple insulating cozy jackets and matching thermal underwear, of course. You know what they say, warm hands, warm heart. Slippies means heritage. I'm the latest in a long tradition of winter sports enthusiasts. Slipmeyers throughout history have kept everyone from royalty to the common man warm and cozy in their pursuits of the great outdoors. Slippies means social responsibility. The Schlipmeyers were one of the most generous sponsors of the Fedora 1 project, giving back to the people, sharing their knowledge of insulation technologies and considerable wealth to keep humanity warm and cozy among the stars. Remember, you deserve to live and work at whatever temperature is right for you. With over 200 years of expertise, you can bet the weather forecast shows Slippies across the board. Come in out of the cold and into Slippies. Slippies. Heat protection so good, it'll be a cold day in hell.
Slippies. 광고.
Well, what do you think?
내가 뭘 본 거지?
There were lots of things, and...
Great! So glad you agree. And while you're here...
I was just going...
Ah, come on. You can't go without testing my new half-pipe experience. It's new and improved by a little modification to my patented aircon system that I'm calling the Freezer!
Is that...
I'm glad you asked. It combines precise atmospheric condition synthesis with the ski sim to recreate the most lifelike experience of skiing you can dream of.
That sounds... wait. Me? Skiing? But I don't...
Nonsense. I'm sure you're a natural. Now let's get you strapped in.
야, 하긴 여기서 스키를 즐길 순 없지. 야. 야, 가게에서 스키를 즐길 수 있어? 와. 정말 즐긴다. 아, 아 이렇게 움직여. 야, 내가 움직일 수 있는 거야. 어이구 세상에.
Oh, Harold, you were really blown away by it, huh? First time's the hardest. It's all downhill from there. I guess I'm Slippy by name, but you're Slippy by nature.
I guess so. I'd really better go now.
Sure, but just so you know, I run a pretty generous referral scheme if you're interested. For every customer you get.
Gotta dash.
Okay, Harold. Be skiing ya.
아니 광고 하나 때문에 진짜 말이 참 많다. 야, 근데 저거 스키는 좀 신기하긴 하다. 야, 한 번 더 탈 수 있냐? 못하냐? 못하네. 자, 토미의 가게로 간다 했었죠. 토미의 가게가 어디야 근데? 여기야? 안 들어가지네요. 들어가지는 가게가 따로 있나봐요. 들어가진다. 오 뭐야? 게임도 있어? 완마. 야, 심해에서만 살 뿐이지 있는 거 다 있어요. 야, 게임 속에서 게임을 즐긴다. 이거 왜 안? 네, 정말 재밌었고요.
Hey there.
The name is Eve, not there.
Oh, sorry, Eve.
Can I help you, mister?
No, just came to visit Rafi. What you playing?
Oh, some game. I'd rather be reading, but here we are.
What do you like to read?
Anything really, you know. At the moment, hegemony and the pan-liberalism agenda
헤게모니와
of
불가지론
agnostic
정신정치의 범자유주의. 야, 이
That's a book?
Yes.
천재지.
Say, did you know Captain at Large Barnhout holds the high score in this game?
No. That's cool. I always wondered what those initials at the top of the leaderboard meant.
Yeah. Well, see ya.
안녕. 야, 게임방 참 잘 굴러가네요. 라디오 보스. 와. 아니 게임 종류가 다 똑같아. 야, 미래에는 이런 게임밖에 안 남는다는 거야? 거참 서럽네요.
Oh, hey, Rafi.
좀 더 재밌는 게임도 갖고 오지.
Harold.
Is everything okay?
The tube route to the school in the social district is out.
Oh, right. Makes sense. Annoying.
That's not what's annoying.
Oh?
Kids. Everywhere. All the time. No school means no peace. They're just hanging around. Taking up space.
야, 저런 게임만 재밌다고 붙잡고 있는 거 보면은.
Oh dear.
야.
But isn't that what this place is for? Kinda?
맞아.
I see. Good luck.
개 띠껍게 보네. 야 게임방에 애들 놀라고 있는 거지. 야 씨발 애들이 없을 거면은 너가 있는 존재가 뭐야? 알바 개꿀 빨라고만 하고 개 빠졌네 그냥. 아 봤어요? 표정? 한 대 칠 것 같은 분위기더라. 넌 뭐야?
Oh, Onat.
Hey, how is it going, Harold?
대머리다.
Not too shabby, thanks. How about you?
I'm super, actually. I found a book.
Oh, cool. What kind of book?
It was just discovered. A book written on Earth. Nobody on the station has read it yet.
야,
Apart from me.
야 외계 행성에서 살 수 있는 기술력이 있음에도 탈모는 치료하지 못했어요.
And you'll
네.
find out. My newest performance piece is a reading of it.
Oh, nice. Which part?
All of it, Harold, all of it. Without interruption. It's gonna be a wild ride, so buckle up.
Wow, okay. Good luck.
그게 있어. 어? 야 탈모 치료약을 개발하면요 노벨 평화상을 받을 수 있대요. 어? 야 하느님도 탈모는 못 고친다잖아. 그런 말이 있어요. 아니 근데 여기가 토미의 잡화점. 아니 잡화점이 어디서 대체? 여기야? 설마 너니? 조선 너지?
Hello.
Hey man, welcome to the fish hut. Sample a homegrown fedora fish or a freshwater catch of the day.
What's the catch of the day today?
Today, we have the great spotted super grouper.
Sounds tasty. Just out of interest, is that a native fish?
To tell, man. You know, a few of the ship's fish escaped during the crash. So we don't know if they thrive in the ocean or even intermingle with native species. But we can guarantee that fresh super grouper taste you know and love.
여기가 심해라서 물고기밖에 먹을 게 없나봐. 네. 물고기밖에 먹을 게 없어. 아침도 물고기, 점심도 물고기, 저녁도 물고기야. 예. 이제 취향도 이제 물고기만. 야, 그럼 야채도 없겠네. 물고기만 먹는 걸로 이게 유지가 될까요?
Tim,
여기가?
what do you think about the announcement then?
I think it sounds exciting, Alon.
You think everything sounds exciting?
Well,
Hey, Tommy.
네, 여기다.
I don't suppose you'll be back in the shop soon? Or, I mean, I can come back later?
Oh no, what do you need?
It's just that the professor and I need some sea rocks. I mean, filter rocks from older times that have come from the filters, and I feel like you might have one?
Shh, quiet. Don't be mentioning Filter Frankie. You know that every piece of my inventory is legally obtained or legally found, right?
Right, sure. That's why I'm here. To legally acquire an item of yours that you may have.
Okay, look and listen here, Longy Long Pants. I shut the store for a reason, you know? Oh man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you Longy Long Pants just then.
You sure you don't want me to come back another time?
It's fine. I'm just feeling sorry for myself. I've got this gut feeling that my beautiful angel wife don't care about me no more.
Oh.
No, I know I'm oversharing again. Tommy, you gotta stop oversharing. Look, kid, either way, I'm not gonna be of any help to you today.
Ah, if you're sure.
Yeah, you just caught me on a blue note, that's all. She's been spending so much time with that beautiful chunk of marble. You know, the guy in the silk robe and the flowing locks?
대충 이제 아내와의 이제 불화를 좀 얘기하고 있죠. 네. 어쩔 수 없지. 그럼 그거 알아요? 부부싸움은 칼로 물베기입니다. 네. 브리지과의 관계 때문에 잡혀점을 열려고 하지 않아요. 자, 에너지 지구로 가서 브리짓을 혹시 도와줄 수 있나 한번 찾아보라고 하네요. 봅시다. 그 다음에 사이러스 찾아야 돼요. 사이러스가 안 보여요. 사이러스한테 이제 이야기 전해줘야 되는데. 교수한테 메시지 왔어요. 자, 그라비티 지우기. 아니 왜 이렇게 일을 많이 시켜? 어? 짬 존나 때리네. 우선 에너지 지구로 가야 됩니다.
Destination determined. Now, relax with all water. You're here.
수중철.
Thank you for choosing all water tubes.
Close your eyes. Inspecting. Contaminant detected. Please do not panic. Procedure will begin in 3.
쟤 그 노숙자다. 여기도 사이러스. 어디 갔네 했대.
Hello, Sai. How's it going?
Oh, it's been tough, Harold. Every detail has a detail. It's like this filigreed. Oh, it's good you're here, actually.
Yeah? What do you need?
Well, I'm having a bit of difficulty with the 3D printer. It's leaving gaps everywhere.
Oh, okay. Shall I take a look?
Yes, please. But I hope you're better with technology than you are with the ladies.
I hope so too.
Anyway, see if you and your screwdriver can get this printer its third dimension back.
자, 우리 주인공이 또 이제 공돌이죠. 이런 세계에서는 공돌이가 제일 취급을 잘 받습니다. 공돌이는 다 고칠 수 있거든. 공돌이는 무적이고 신이야.
You have to undo the screws first to remove the front.
먼저 나사를 풀고. 설마 이거 다 풀어야 되니? 세상에 맙소사. 와, 엄마. 야, 이거 왜 이렇게 디테일해? 야, 3개 풀었는데 여기 덜렁덜렁거리는 디테일을 봐봐. 야, 이거 다 풀어야 돼, 설마? 세상에. 이것마저도 너무 디테일이 심한데? 나사를 다 풀어야 돼요. 호걸리 모걸리.
Something happened then. Keep going.
세상에. 설마 조립도 다 하라는 거 아니겠지? 에이, 조립은 뭐. 오케이. 더 꺼내야 돼? 슉?
You see that hole?
이거?
Oh, I'm sorry, Harold. I couldn't resist.
Ow! Ow! Sai, was the printer even broken?
Maybe. If it's any consolation, I discovered this little trick the hard way.
Ow! Why didn't you just fix it then?
Well, where would the fun have been in that?
I'm not sure I like your idea of fun.
Funny. Sunny says the same thing to me. But I guess she didn't
나
like your
걸리려고
idea
이름을
either,
이렇게
eh?
했구나.
Ow.
Think of it as a wake-up call, Harold. Yeah, a little extra juice.
Oh, that reminds me. Moreau asked me to ask you, how are the details coming along?
Oh, thanks, Harold. Just like her to ask that.
Is it? Anyway, see you next time, Sai.
야, 프린터 고친 거 맞냐? 개박살 났네 그냥. 아무튼 그냥 나 고르려고 고치라고 한 거니까 난 내 알 바 아님?
Harold, one more thing.
뭐요?
What is it, Sai?
Could you take Morrow a message?
I suppose. Is it just gonna be like hers?
No, nothing like that. It's something definitely unrelated.
So, what's the message?
Oh, okay, fine. You got me. Happy? Just tell her procedure smeecher and that she puts the YRU in Cyrus.
I don't know that's such a good idea. I mean, what is this whole thing about exactly anyway?
She started it. Back in the days, we were both part of the archive club. She was always so darn keen to throw away all the rules and invent new archiving procedures. She called it a healthy distrust for calcified mental models. But all it did was stop us ever getting anything done.
So, you disagreed about archiving?
Precisely. But it was fundamental. I mean, we respected each other's work, but there was this deep difference. And I guess neither of us was willing to budge.
So, what did you decide about the archives?
That's not important anymore. Come on, man. Sometimes you don't need to reinvent the wheel.
Okay. So, no message for her?
Just tell her I say hi. She'll know what I mean.
Okay. Catch you later, Sai.
야 근데 한글 번역 되게 잘 돼 있다. 분량이 상당한데. 처음부터 어서 오세요. 분량이 상당한데 번역이 다 잘 돼 있어요. 못 들어가네? 아닌가? 아 여기 바깥에서
Oh, there's Bridget. And Chris?
브릿짓을 만나야 되죠?
What are they doing in there? I can't hear them, but maybe I can lip read. Seems like Bridget is pretty excited about something. It looks like she's saying...
불륜하고 있나? 당신은 괴물이야.
You monster. How could you?
어떻게 그렇게 냉정하죠?
Be so callous. This is serious. Oh, Chris is replying. Let's see.
야, 입술을 움직이는 걸로 이걸 읽을 수 있어? 알아요. 하지만 내 감정을 어쩔 수 없어요.
I know, but I can't help how I feel. Anyway, we should get back.
아, 얘네 불륜했네. 그래서 근데 저 남자는 이 불륜 관계를 정리하고 싶은 거야.
Pretty mysterious. Now I wish I'd never skipped those lip reading classes.
진짜 이 불륜인 거임. 토미와 다시 연결. 토미와 다시 가야죠. 세상이 막.
Please hold for your contaminant inspection.
자, 아고라로 갑니다.
Location nominated. Journey commencing.
야, 대본 게임인데도 분량이 이게 말이 안 돼. 그냥 이런 뭐랄까. 그냥 하나의 긴 소설을 읽는 듯이 생각하시면 돼요. 예, 그냥 소설을 읽는 것처럼. 사실 지금은 구체적인 이 게임의 목적은 모르겠어요. 그냥 이 게임 배경이라든가 내가 일상을 보여주는 듯합니다. 예. 데모라서 그런 걸 수도 있어요.
Hey Zoom, what do you know about Filter Frankie?
Filter Frankie?
Yeah, Frankie, who likes filters.
I'm sorry to bother you again, but I went looking for Mrs. Vandervaart, and she was at the harvest office.
Non-news. It's her office. Where else would she be?
I know, but it's more who was there with her that I thought, I should mention.
What? Who was she with?
It looked totally professional. I didn't see anything bad. Just Senor Tenenbaum.
What? What's he doing in her office?
야, 얘 와이프
There's no
불륜하고
way he
있다.
knows enough about energy. If I still had my own hair, it would never have come to this.
Tommy, I'm sure it's not like that.
You don't understand, Harold, what it's like to get old. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna take this lying down.
Tommy, I don't think you should get angry.
큰일 한번 날 것
You're in
같은데.
on this with me now, Harold. You did the right thing bringing this to me.
I'm really sure it's nothing, just a lunch chat.
I've just been so busy working on this damned store sign, thinking Bridget would love the ambition, see me as a real go-getter again. But maybe this whole time I should have been showing her signs of my love.
I'll bet she knows you...
You're absolutely right. We'll modify the sign. Tonight. Make it into a great big sparkly neon proclamation of nay, our love. A sign she won't be able to miss.
아내에게 나의 사랑을
to
표현한다고
blind
하죠.
that glossy-maned Casanova.
I mean, I'm not sure that's the sign...
Don't doubt it, Harold. This is gonna work. I just feel it. You're in, right? Will you help me save our love?
도와줄 수밖에
yeah,
없죠. 예,
I'll try.
왜냐면 돈을 얻어야
I can count
되니까.
on you. Let's get to work.
야! 예, 토미한테 돈을 얻어야 되기 때문에 도와줄 수밖에 없어요. 자, 토미 플러스 브리짓, T 플러스 B. 이게 하나는 다 스톱모션으로 만든
I'm gonna go
거라서요.
freshen up a little.
퀄리티
Might
되게
even put
좋아요.
on a different outfit now that I think of it. Will you go and look for Bridget for me? My dear Bridget, I'm sorry we haven't been able to spend much time together recently. So I get how you might be attracted to the man-machine with the flowing looks of an angel that you call your friend. But I do beg you to give me another chance. Please, Bridget, will you let me back into your heart and take this monument to our love as a sign of my great affection?
Tommy, of course I love you, and I would never betray you. I just wanted to give you some space. I saw you working so hard on your new sign, and I just wasn't allowed to tell you.
Couldn't tell me what?
Oh, what the heck. The ship's facing some issues with the energy budget. I knew you would need a lot of light for your sign, and I just wasn't allowed to tell you.
Ha! No way we've got an energy problem here.
아, 에너지가 지금 부족해서.
That was it? No helping Tinnerbomb with his spray tan?
That was it. No spray tan.
I'm so sorry, Buttercupsy. I love
불리는
you.
건 줄 알았는데 다른 이유가 있었네요. 사랑해요. 메데타시.
Thank you for your help, Harold. I was hoping you'd accept this stone as a thank you. Ah!
Oh, no. Moreau won't be happy to hear about this.
자, 돌 뺏겼습니다. 스톱모션 스타일이 아니라 그냥 스톱모션이에요. 이 움직임이라던가 이거 다 스톱모션으로 만든 거예요. 그래서 이거 게임용이랑 데모 버전인데 50기가입니다. 미쳤어요. 그래서 지금 이 토미한테 돌 얻으려고 이 생고생을 다 했는데 돌이 뺏겼습니다. 야, 얘는 보안 장치를 뭐 어떻게 설정해 놓는 거야 대체? 감동적인 게임 그렇지 못한 스트리머. 내가 어때서 임마? 자, 결국에는 돌을 뺏겨버렸습니다.
Major?
Harold, if it transpires you had anything to do with this,
아니 왜 또 나한테만 그래? 저 시작은 나한테만 지랄이라니까?
I want to find the rock more than anyone.
나한테만 지랄이야.
Say I believe you. Can you think of anything that might help us find the culprits?
I'm sorry, Major. I'll let you know if I think of anything.
See that you do. That missing rock is a stain on my sheet of justice.
I will. Bye, Major.
Be good, Harold.
띠껍네. 야, 너는 대체 가게 관리를 어떻게 했길래?
Ah, Harold, listen about the rock. I'm really sorry it's gone. You know, I would have loved for you to have it.
It's okay, Tommy. It wasn't your fault.
I just feel bad, you know. I was so wrapped up in my own stuff. Maybe, I don't know.
Thanks, Tommy. Maybe it'll turn up. I'm just glad you and Bridget made up.
Thanks, Harold. You're a swell guy. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Let you know if I hear anything.
Thanks, Tommy.
자. 자, 우선은 돌을 못 얻었어요. 그래서 다시 교수한테 가야 됩니다. 가자. 너 뭐야? 야, 머리 색깔이 파란색이야.
Harold, got you a message.
Oh, thank you, Miss...
Zoodle, pleased to make your acquaintance. So, it's from Felix. He says there's something he wants to show you and to expect a secret message soon.
Oh, what? Why? I mean, and why couldn't he just have said that to me himself?
I don't know. Go ask him.
그래서 나가
My work
꼬맹이죠.
here's done. Later's, mister.
Thanks.
그래서 연구실로 갑니다. 연구실.
All water, moving people every day.
워터 슬라이드. 얘네들은 뭐냐 이동할 때마다 몸이 젖어요.
You're welcome.
그럼 차라리 그냥 수영복 입고 다니는 게 낫지 않냐? 어차피 젖을 거면은 이거죠. 이거 where's home? 집이 어딨냐? 이거 지우라고 했죠.
Graffiti. What good is asking where is home anyway? Where else are we gonna go? Could they just leave some notes around? I wonder if this is the Lightkeepers again, or just someone copying their style.
자, 빛의 수호자. 이거 떡밥이겠죠?
Will they ever reveal themselves?
아 내가 야 이건 내가 직접 움직여야 돼. 자 여러분들 제가 움직입니다. 이거 하나하나 다 스톱 모션이야. 와 이씨. 와. 움직임 봐라. 다 지웠어요.
Please remember, the all-water tube system will
자, 통금 시간이다.
get stranded, not stranded.
교수님. 손에 스펀지 있었어요. 네. 자시나요?
Professor, you're not going to believe this.
Why does that not surprise me?
왜냐면 별로 놀랍지가
The
않지.
blue rock. It's gone.
You found it? You lost it?
It was stolen from Tommy's store.
This is utterly vexatious, Harold.
I know. Oh, and I also got a message from Cyrus for you.
Out with it then.
Hi.
He says, hi.
Hi? Just hi?
Yeah, just that. He said you'd know what it means.
He's a sly one sometimes. I'll give him that. Stubborn as a mule.
What's a mule?
Oh, don't start, Harold. I've got to think of a comeback. I mean, get some important work done.
What should we do?
We? I need time to think.
Madam CEO, you're going to want to hear this.
I'm listening.
It's the new buoy, Mom. It's picked up a signal that we have reason to believe originates from
지구에서
Earth.
신호가 왔대요. 지구는 이미 멸망한 줄 알았는데.
Have you reverse dated the transmission?
We have. It was sent in 2102.
So 126 years after we left. Things would have been pretty rock bottom back there by then.
그죠? 지구는
It's
110년
here
전에
what was
멸망했다
important
했거든.
enough for them to call after us. Maybe it was their final farewell, huh?
그 지구에서 온 통신
Okay,
내용을
I'll send a copy via.
Well, just play it to me. I've got a 1205.
But Mom, it's only 10.
And one of those.
Okay, playing back now.
This is Earth. Earth to the Fedora. We sure hope you're all okay, whomever is still out there. We're not quite sure how to tell you this.
Johnston! Cut the damn line! You're live!
What? Oh, fudge.
Professor, did you hear that strange message?
It's hard to miss.
It's the first message from Earth. Ever?
Certainly in my lifetime, at least. I wonder, what kind of message would a dying civilization speculatively send to a ship that can never return?
What do you think it means?
It means that the fact Allwater haven't shared it publicly yet means they're thinking about how to turn it to their advantage.
What if it's not the first message?
Don't be paranoid, Harold. What reason or authority would they have for keeping messages from us? Still, even if they had planned to share it immediately, they look suspicious now.
Gosh, that message could be anything. Maybe they've got information for us about our mission.
Well, what could that information be? If we presuppose...
저게 지금 원래는 자기들끼리 알아야 될 정보였는데 방송사고로 다 공개돼 버린 거죠.
Yes? Oh, it's you. Yes? No. Indubitably. Fine. What? 15%? Out of the question. Okay, sure. See you shortly.
뭐지?
Harold, I want you to come with me.
Huh? To where? What? Who was that?
Why? It was the CEO of Allwater Corp, of course, asking me to jump.
What for? How high?
Indeed, Harold, indeed. Well, unfortunately for my bath, she was adamant we went there immediately. She even unlocked our tube tickets for emergency night travel.
But why? What does she want with us?
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we? Come on, let's not keep Her Highness waiting.
자, CEO가 우리를 불렀어요. 자, 지구는 120년 전에 멸망한 줄 알았는데 126년
Crisis control. We need to get out there
네,
ahead of the
메시지가
turn in public
왔어.
sentiment. First move advantage and get this working
그게
for us,
뭘까 봐요.
not against us. Yes, come in. Now, as you both know, time is of the essence. Sorry, where are my manners? Would either of you like something to drink?
I suppose I might like a coffee?
There's really no time for coffee. Time is of the essence. Professor, would you like to sit?
No, thank you. I prefer to stand.
Oh, a woman of action, I love that. Anyway, we must act. Due to the unfortunate Communique incident, we've been forced to move up the schedule. It's imperative we deliver some good news about the start procedure.
I suppose that wouldn't hurt.
To that effect, Professor. And, you there. I'll need you to supervise Cyrus directly. We can't afford for any unforeseen delays.
Cyrus, he works best undisturbed. The man is a stubborn buffoon, but there's no doubting his thoroughness.
Professor, please. It would do this old heart good to know that you were keeping a watchful eye on him. Or maybe your, protege here could do it.
I'll hang out with, watch Cy, sure.
If it makes you happy, Madame CEO, we'll make sure Cyrus delivers.
Great. Music to my ears. Thank you both. You've done all water and the ship a great service.
뭐 때문에?
We're ready. Go live and stay on schedule.
무슨 일정을 말하는 걸까요? 지상으로 올라가야 되는 걸 수도 있어요. 여기서 보여주나? Announcement!
It's my privilege to announce to you all today that our new boy program has already proven an unmitigated success. We present to you now the full and unedited audio that represents the first incoming message we've received in our lifetimes. Now, before the message plays, I'd like to take a moment to reiterate just how proud we should all be of progress on the new start procedures. It won't be long before we're ready for the first attempt, the latest in a long line of steps on the road to a greater, brighter future for us all. Please enjoy this message, brought to you by the All Water Corporation.
This is Earth to the Fedora. We sure hope you're all okay, whomever is still out there. We're not quite sure how to tell you this. Things were pretty rocky here when you left, of course, and, that was a brave move. Probably the right decision at the time. We didn't know whether to even tell you this, but we figured maybe it would give you some comfort, way out there in the freezing clutches of deep space. What? Oh, right. Yeah, I guess. Or, even better, the comforting, warm embrace of a lovely, habitable new planet. Well, we just wanted to let you know that we pulled together down here. The sparrows calmed down and things pretty much worked themselves out. Life still isn't perfect. Bananas died out, and you've got to be pretty careful around water. But by and large, we're back on track. Earth survived. Wish we could send you a postcard. Anyway, be safe, and maybe one day we'll get a hello from you. We'll be listening.
아, 지구가 괜찮아졌대요.
What are you all still doing here? Don't you have work or something to do? Scram!
아, 저 참 신경질적이네. 지구가 다시 괜찮아졌대. 그러면은 다시 지구로 돌아가야지. 그럼 이 게임의 목적은 지구로 돌아가는 거야, 결국엔. 그러네. 이랬나 저랬나 역시 여러분들 항상 집이 최고입니다. 이게 어디야 근데? 나 여기 오면 안 되는 거 아니야? 아, 여기는 그냥 다 뭔가 관리하는 곳인가 보네요. 예. 지금 데모 버전 때는 아마 뚫리지 않는 공간인 것 같아요. 우선 연구실로 돌아가라고 하니까 연구실로 가야죠. 간다.
All Water compliments you on your choice of destination.
다시 어떻게 돌아가? 지구로 다시 어떻게 돌아가?
Water. We get you where you're going.
자, 연구실 지구로 가야죠.
Travel in style with all water. Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just contact your nearest and all water will make it up to you.
자, 아마 교수는 뭔가를 알고 있는 걸 수도 있어요. 네. 사이러스와 함께 일정이 더 이상 놓치면 안 된다고 하니까. 물어봅시다.
Hey, Professor. Oh, are those the new teacups?
Come and see for yourself.
Oh, I promise I ordered them.
Harold, just look.
왜요? 뭔데요? 뭔데요? 어? 돌이다. 라이트 키퍼. 빛의 수호자. 도난당한 줄 알았던 그 토미의 가게에 있던 파란 돌이에요. 해롤드 하리봇. 아, 이렇게 해서 데모가 끝났네요. 와, 야, 데모. 야, 이게 데모야? 와, 이게 데모인데도 분량이 엄청납니다. 근데 이 데모에서도 알 수 있었던 게 이 게임의 배경, 그 다음에 스토리, 그 다음에 이 게임의 앞으로 나아갈 목적 이런 걸 좀 보여줬어요. 다 떠나서 게임을 만든 거에 대한 노력이 너무 대단해. 스톱모션으로 이 일일이 하나하나 다 만들었다는 게. 와. 야, 고생 봐라. 어? 야, 진짜 장인이네요. 이걸 다시 3D로 다 만들어서 야. 야, 퀄리티가 무슨 야, 배경도 하나하나 만든 거야. 야, 이게 예술이지. 실사를 만들고 그걸 이제 스캐닝해서 다시 만들어 본다든가 그랬던 거 그런 거 같은데요. 야, 이거는 진짜 이거 진짜 갓게 냄새 난다. 그러니까 대작의 냄새가 납니다. 그러니까 이 게임은 하나의 이제 긴 소설을 보는 느낌으로 봐야 돼요. 저 이런 스토리 게임 좋아하거든요. 네. 나중에 무조건 꼭 사서 플레이 해볼 겁니다. 그래서 이 게임 하롤드 하리벗은 찐 게임으로 파밍해놨습니다. 아, 나 진짜 정말 기대가 되네요.
Missing someone